Masculines this week gonna be on some baby girl, welcome to the chocolate factory. Go and place your order. I got everything you need. Now the special today is you on a platter. It's Chef Homeboy Kills. Indeed, I'm the writer. Let me serve you up. Baby, let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. 4 for 30s, 3 for 5s. Catch this dope, then go to side beach. Ask for what you want, beat for the shop, close up for the night. Small little spin on the end of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Baskets is out here catering to motherfuckers on some Destiny's Child shit. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, if they ain't catering to you, that mean they still on the stroll to get your ass on some Bobby V shit. I saw you walking down on Melrose. Fuck you doing on Melrose, Bobby V? That's what the fuck I want to know. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the motherfucking question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't shop like that. That's what y'all females gotta understand. Men do shit we really don't want to do just to get with you. I mean, we put up with shit we really don't fuck with. You know what I mean? But when the masculine is on the hunt, don't none of that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an apron and shit. I'm about to cook some breakfast. I got some shit in the oven right now. It's hot as fuck in Indiana. But you know what? You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it do what it do, baby. I need to get these videos done before I get to work. But yeah, masculines are on the motherfucking prowl. It's hunting season. Not mating season. That shit was spring. Motherfuckers on the hunt. You know what I mean? Summertime. Chicks is looking good as fuck in these little sundresses and shit. Dudes looking swaggerific and styled out. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking on this channel and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the water's fucking good for shit to pop off with you and your twin right now. And for those who ain't on shit with their twins, let me remind you, closest way to get to the 4 of Wands, union, reunion, and recognition is through purpose. That's 3 of Wands. This is basically doing something outside of where you 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is just your job. Your survival thing, whatever the fuck you doing out here to make ends meet, that's cool and dandy, but you need to help other people. In the midst of you taking care of your motherfucking self. You ain't taking care of people. You ain't enabling people. I mean, you ain't, I don't know, lowering your motherfucking standards like Mad TV. Lowered expectations. You're fucking divine. You lower your expectations for anything out here. Your masculine ain't out here lowering his expectations on trying to get with your Doug head at. Come on now, don't be on that bullshit. And main reasons why these masculines are hunting the feminists now is because, I mean, it's summertime. It's the middle of the motherfucking year. At this point, they didn't see the talent out here. You gotta remember, it's a fucking pandemic. Like, shit different. A lot of shit is different. It ain't even like your masculine can take you to the movies right now or take you to regular ass places. Like, fuck. Me and my twin usually go to the gym. We can't even do that shit. I mean, like, shit has changed. You know what I mean? Since shit is changing, it's getting a lot of people a lot more introspection, and it's making people focus on who really matters and not who doesn't. Masculine situation. Let's get straight into this situation so I can get the feminist demo or Twin Flames and Union, Reunion, and Recognition done because I didn't do it last week. But let's just see what we got here, all right? Coming into this thing. Reading starts in 4 minutes. You got the full card. This week, masculines are in a whole new world like Aladdin. This is because, like, some twins are in union. Like I say, there's life after union. Union is 4 of Wands. Life after union is the 5 of Wands. You know what I mean? What next? What now? What's popping? The same shit that happened to me. First time I got in the union, my masculine finally, this was, I think 2 years ago. 2 years ago we got in the union. Last year we got into, last year we got in the union. This year we got in a reunion. So, got in the union. It was all good, you know? Me and my twin one core, we finally coming together in the way we need to come together. I just wasn't on my business. My master was on his business. I wasn't on my shit, you know? And kind of stagnated the progress of my demonstration because I needed more grooming. I'm in a whole new world like Aladdin. I don't know what the fuck to do next. It's like me when I take off with this channel, finally. Shit, I'm gonna have to, switch shit around. Like, things are gonna have to move around for me to kind of adjust to the value, the momentum, the influence, and the magnitude of what the fuck's going on. It's a good thing your masculine is a whole new world like Aladdin. This is the perfect time to groom him. It's like a kid's first day in high school, man's first day in jail, child's first day in a fucking army. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's go time. And motherfuckers gonna have to catch on quick. But just like teaching anybody anything or grooming anybody to kind of go on the right path, it starts in the kind of baby steps. Whether that's you teaching, like, you feeding your kid. You gotta figure out what your kid like. It's gonna try a lot of trial and errors to see what the fuck they like. But you're gonna have to give them some substance. If they ain't eating this shit, you're gonna have to figure out what the fuck it is they like so you can get some food in them. You know what I mean? It's like the equivalent of me when I moved to Chicago. Grade 7. First shot of Culver City, California. Culver City. I was in Vegas before that. So I was West Coasting my childhood. Then I come to Chicago. Whole new world like Latin. I'm getting warm in all kind of ways. Got one homie telling me what streets to go to, what streets to stay away from, where to take my hat off at, where to tuck my chain in at. And I got another homie telling me what different gangs it is out here and what colors they have and their handshakes and their signals and signs so you don't get fucked up out here. I happen to live in a Latin King neighborhood and I just happen to be GD, so it was just fucked up. So I got a whiff. I mean, it was hella Mexicans around anyway, but once I really knew where the fuck I was at, Latin King County, you know what I mean? GD living in Latin King County. I just knew I needed grooming. You know what I mean? And all grooming was just getting me prepared for a city like Chicago. Otherwise, I would have fell in them streets a long time ago. It's like a lot of urban major cities. A lot of people don't make it. And I'm using a bad experience to kind of, I don't know, make sense of a good experience, but, you know, you need to be groomed. You can't be a boss of a job or get a high position or a high title or become a CFO or CEO or COO of a company without doing your homework. You wouldn't be out here doing psychic videos if you wasn't out here doing your homework. Because you'd be misleading. I mean, sending motherfuckers the fuck off like a lot of psychics do in this community. But at any rate, that's fairly important. Bottom line was very important to white masculine. We got God, head honcho, HNIC, HBIC. I mean, ain't nobody past this energy right here. Not even you. We are God in a way. But there is a creator, an architect of everything. And put more smoke on that. We got the 8 of Pentacles. This is a harvest. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. Your job, 2 of Wands. Your purpose, 3 of Wands. Your twin flame union, 4 of Wands. God is just going to show you what your harvest is. Your feminine been telling you the whole time what it is, but it's like now God is kind of like, it's like your masculine looking for the next place to go. He's looking up because what's up? God is what's up. He's looking up asking for answers and shit. And like, God, where do I go from here? Because you're in a whole new world like Aladdin, overall energy, you need grooming and shit, and you're feminine. And it's like God, you know, spreads the clouds and it's like a beam of light that points to this direction. And just like a motherfucking rainbow, you follow that light to the end. You know what I mean? And what's at the end is your harvest. Now, put more smoke on this. I kind of know where it's going. 8 of Wands. Now this harvest, 8 of Pentacles that you find, because you're looking for it, that you find, you're going to get ate up about it. In my book, 2 8s is bad. 2 7s is good, 2 8s is bad. It's like getting ate up by some fucking mosquitoes and shit. Like, damn, getting ate up out here. Getting ate up. This is a constant reminder. These are words. 8 of Wands is communication. You know what I mean? Emails, texts, phone calls, Skype messages, smoke signals, passenger pigeons. It was a message. A long message that you got repeatedly about this harvest. What it looks like, what it can be, what it's gonna be. But you really ain't grasped, you know what I mean? Your actual harvest. What's Pentacles? A person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. You gotta see shit to believe shit, masculine. It's like you're finally gonna see it. It is your harvest. Feminine been telling you what a harvest is, what it looked like, but you had to see it for yourself. So once again, King of Swords is the last card in the mental process. Mental process is the first step in any tarot deck and the first step in any like it's swords, heads, cups, shoulders, wands, knees, pentacles, toes. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. It's an order to this shit. And it starts here. So the Ace of Swords in my deck is looking up. What's up? God is what's up. King of Swords in my sword deck. Last card in the sword deck is God. You looking up. A, for ascension up to God when you're going from your Ace to your King of Swords. It's all a process. And Ace to 10 is a karmic cycle. Only karmics go to Ace to 10 and shit like that. They don't really fuck with God. They don't really get to the knights, queens, kings, and things. But if you got the God, that means you got from the Ace all the way to the King. So you just did a divine cycle. God is at the end of every divine cycle. Okay? And like I say, when God make moves on your behalf, you're gonna have to accept it. Whether you like the situation or not, it's best for you. Moving on. Masculine, and your mystery madness coming into the situation, we got the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Re card, R-E-R-E. You're gonna have to move the fuck around. Like relocate, reevaluate some shit, reanalyze something, reconnect with something. Not someone, something. You're gonna have to really reorganize a few things, even if you gotta reverse, not backwards. Reverse and backwards are two different things. Reverse is like pivoting, or like getting your car out the way of somebody that's in your way so you can go back forward. This is moving people out your life who don't need to be there no more. I told you, masculine, you're going up. The higher you go up, the more people you're gonna leave behind. Most of these people that you're moving away from are here. You're here. You are here. They're here. Okay? You're not gonna go backwards to fuck with them. That's going backwards. Reversing is this. Because you reverse for a reason, so obviously you're going back up. This is backwards. Don't even do this to help them get up to where you at. Nah, because like I say, this is a vulnerable gray area. Anytime you ascending, okay, and people are getting left behind, and it feels like you're the only motherfucker in the world right now. Like nobody understands you. Like you emotionally isolated. You physically isolated from the world due to things you can't even comprehend. All that's happening is just you going through what I call, like I say, divine training school. Motherfuckers gonna have to do the opposite of mustard with you. Because even though you hear masculine, you're still going up. Move the fuck around. People, places, things. Some things that don't need to be in your space no more. Put more smoke on that. Three of Cups. Why? Because they distractions at this point. People who ain't on shit that you keep in your life, they're going to distract you. Okay? You got to fuck with people who got something to lose. That's the Eight of Pentacles. And Pentacles is having something to lose. You ain't got shit to lose, then all you're going to do is take. You can't be around no takers. Because we're givers. We're givers due to purpose. Real Wands. It's doing whatever the fuck you doing to make ends meet while helping other people and helping yourself in the process. Last time I say this shit, if people in your life ain't on your level or above, leave them the fuck alone. They're going to become distractions. They're either going to be future haters, future murderers and killers of you, because it's the fucking world. Niggas is on dummy out here. They might stifle you. Throw a bone or a monkey wrench in your shit. Just cuz. It's the equivalent of, I don't know, you get a nice grant. Hefty grant, or a nice donation. Hefty donation. It's a lot of money, so it kind of look weird, right? But it goes through. And in the midst of your blessing getting cleared, somebody do a fraud move on you, try to get you to apply for like a, I don't know, $200,000 loan in somebody else's name, and did it to make it look like you did it, to where you getting this influx of money and this fraud shit going on, kind of fucking your shit up. You ain't do this shit. But it's like, in order to keep your little blessing, you gotta come and write letters and do all kind of shit to really defend your name on fraud. And the person who kicked the shit off just sitting back like, ha, like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Look what I just did. Because I'm telling you, people that ain't got shit to do, just gonna fuck with you. People who live vicariously through you, you're like their lab rat, and they're just doing shit to see what, like, just to make you move. It's all about power and control. A person who don't have nothing, only way, okay, that they can even do anything to you is if you allow them to do it. The only route they're gonna go with you not having shit is the mental route. I told you, mental is the first step in the process. It's manipulation. Motherfuckers who ain't got shit will manipulate you to take from you. How you feeling all stupid? How you feeling like you ain't beautiful? Or you like I say, a manipulative motherfucker had you feeling like shit just to make them feel good. Cause that's all they got. That's why you can't be weak enough to give them that. Saw this chick at my job. She cussing her motherfucking boyfriend out, like arguing with him and shit. And I'm just like, oh, she gonna flip on this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how this shit go. Like, she shitted on a nigga, right? As she should. Boom. She like, nigga, pull up, bring my motherfucking car, and hurry the fuck up. Cause really, she the one that's making moves. He ain't no shit. That's what happens when you a bitch ass motherfucker fucking with a chick that got shit. You always run a risk of getting your ass kicked out. Your shit on the street. You and your Jordans and your PlayStation in the garbage bag sitting outside the fucking curb. You should have had your own shit. Or in this case, he pull up with her shit and he already knew the drill. And I know her, she ready to chop this nigga head off verbally. He already know what's coming. He just get up out the car and walk away. I'm like, shit, he better. I know she was gonna get in this shit. And that's some real nigga shit. He know what time it is. That's why he did that. Like I say, goofies. Motherfuckers, real shit. Motherfuckers who have nothing. All they have is their mind to get at you with. Fuck emotions. Because the shit that they're saying in the direction, it ain't even the shit that they're saying. It's the direction that they're going with you. Not saying shit. Just disappearing. All private and shit. It's all mental. The shit that they doing, they own. They don't even have it in their energy for you to read, like their emotions, for you to even read it. You can't read a person without, like, unless you cold. You can't read a person without at least some energy to go off of, or emotion to go off of, or at least actions to go off of, or pinnacles to see from what the fuck they thinking. You know, when a person is in their head and really cogging up shit, they are a dangerous energy or a dangerous entity. Trust me. Trust me. I mean, it's like being in your head. 4 swords all day. What's the 4 swords? That's the devil doorway. That's how the devil gets in. It's an idle mind. It's an idle mind. It's the devil's workshop. Motherfucker who ain't got nothing to give to a situation to stay in their head with shit, all they doing is just in the devil workshop. Trying to figure out what they can do to you. You personally masculine, you got the 9 of Cups. You just got a lot of love to give. You ain't even thinking about people to even move them out your life. You ain't even, but you should. You ain't even thinking about, you know, reanalyzing a few things when it comes to the mental direction you're going in, because you're going purely off this, which is cool. It's a divine energy. It's a knight, but at the same time, it's a knight. It's a juvenile energy. It's like Romeo and Juliet. It's a nice, beautiful love story, but they both died. So it was a fucking tragedy. And they died young. So that makes it a sad tragedy. Romeo and Juliet should have grew up to be Rome and Jules. But that only could have happened if they both was on the same page. If they both was in sync like they really claimed they was. Or smoke. Twins are in sync, by the way. I'll dive into that in the next reading. Clarifying this 9 of Cups, we got the 6 of Pentacles. It's like, once again, masculine. You in the energy of you good. Like I say, masculines are in a whole new energy right now. Like, they're not sweating the small stuff. They're progressing with their feminines and shit. They're learning a lot of shit. They're seeing a lot of things and understanding more. And they're getting to the energy where you at, feminine. But the difference between where you be at with this type of shit and where they at is that they don't really be on a mental, emotional energy. I'm trying to find the best way to put this shit. So, it's like real life. If my masculines, I guess, feel it's a person that's like detrimental to him or manipulative or not good in his life, it's like he ain't gonna go about figuring them out like I am. He's just gonna go off pentacles and wands. What's she doing? And things that's getting done. Feminines, we come at everything mentally and emotionally. You gotta have a direction on how we're gonna come at this shit. Then we really gotta feel some type of way to really put some actions into it to manifest whatever it is we be thinking. So it's like me. I got an issue. I got a problem. I just pick up some cards. You know what I'm saying? See what the fuck going on around me. You know what I mean? Just in case I need to, you know what I mean? But I'm advancing at that point where I can do shit like that. My masculine, he has to call me to do this for him, or he's gonna learn the hard way. Like, once again, half the lessons masculines be going through come from not communicating. And communication is the bottom line energy. That's very important. Come from lack of communication. I was talking to my twin, like, you know what I mean? He told me, it's like, man, how'd you know? And you gave me a reading about that thing I wanted you to give me a read about with that certain person. It's like, yo, how you know she was gonna be on so and so, so and so? I'm like, nigga, I do this. I don't know. I'm glad you listened. I'm glad you see. I'm glad you could take a message that I gave to you through a reading, through Ada Winding, you know what I mean? And you understanding it and comprehending it. That's what's up. It ain't like I said that and you still don't get what that is, or that's wrote off, or that's deleted, or, you know, sitting in some type of trash bin, not even, it's like a message that ain't getting heard. Masculines are really growing emotionally. That's why they at the Knight of Cups. The biggest progress your masculine has is progressing emotionally right now. And that's the shit distance. I'm putting more smoke on that. Aside from you growing emotionally, divine masculine, you and another person is going to do something. It looks like something big, or it looks like you finally got something to bring to the table to get to a person, place, or thing you want. More smoke. Ten of Cups. Whatever this person, place, or thing is you want makes you very happy. This shit came out last week as the feminine. Like, you was building with your feminine, you or your feminine was doing shit, and y'all was making you emotionally content and happy. The things that you and your feminine was doing makes you happy. For those who ain't in a twin flame demo, it's you and that person, place, or thing that's making you happy or emotionally content in life, you know? And this is the feminine energy too, so it's a particular feminine you building with that makes you happy. But this is your mystery madness, or your subconscious. Consciously, you hurt, wounded. It's the wounded warrior. Ways you can end up wounded is by skipping a step and not doing the step before this 9, which is the 8. 8 is communication. Like I say, closed mouths don't get fucking fed. If you need help, you need to ask for it. Otherwise, you're going to be hurt. If you need assistance, if you need money, if you need psychological help, if you need favor, if you need food, shelter, whatever, job, whatever, communicate. What's the purpose of you not talking? You got a mouth, lips, vocal cords. My knees speak. It's people who don't have lips, mouth, vocal cords, still speaking out here. You know what I mean? It's no excuse. It's like the Bible with me. Niggas can talk all that yang about how they don't know God, or they don't know what Christ is, or they can't understand the Bible and all that bullshit. Nigga, it's 2020. Bible said it. It's gonna get to a point where the word of God is literally gonna touch the whole globe. Motherfucker somewhere in a tribe in a foreign country far, far away who at least know who Yahshua the Messiah is, or Jesus Christ, the American name for him. But it's Christ. Not the color of Christ. Not where Christ came from. Not Christ's astrology sign. Motherfuckers need to just really analyze the significance of a son of God in a dark-ass world like it is. The world's fucked up then. Even if Jesus Christ wasn't the son of God, he still got fucking executed, murdered, nailed to a motherfucking cross by his own people, persecuted, martyred, right? This was thousands of years ago. Fast forward to AD. The world was fucked up before Christ. Nigga, BC shit was fucked up. It's AD. It's just getting worse and worse. And the powers that be that was doing shit then just got more powerful now. Ain't shit changed from then till now. As far as the powers that be, as far as the, I don't know, motherfuckers that run this motherfucking globe, as far as the systems, like it's systems in place that's feeding a lot of this fucked up shit that's been around thousands of years. It's like True Blood, that one, I don't know what she was, like a monster or some shit. Like she had to be worshipped, and she was basically trying to like give a nice sacrifice to this one god so she could die because she was immortal and people were worshiping her like a god. Like I forgot her name, but I was watching True Blood, and there was this episode where like this chick basically made everybody sin. Like not only sin, but live in filth and do just nasty shit. She was like a demon or a spirit, some shit, and she had to be praised in order. That's how she got her power. That's how most of these dark entities get power, when you address them and give them power that they don't even fucking have. You're a human being, you have no power from their ass, but whatever. It's like that, you know. What you don't want to happen is like, don't let these systems, okay, that's in place affect you or overtake you. You gotta analyze. It ain't just in your twin flame situation, your masculine really, you know, Riri and Seven of Pentacles, you know, relocating things, analyzing things, reordering things, removing things. Like, you know, this stuff just don't happen in our personal lives. Like, this type of shit has to happen in the world. You know what I mean? And then it has to happen on a spiritual level. It's all another story. Let me get back to the message. Masculine, if you don't speak, you're going to hurt yourself. It's the same words that was never said. Something you wanted to say, or something you want to say, and you don't have the words to say it. But it's like, once again, you got a mouth, you got lips, you got fucking larynx and shit. Speak. What's the worst that can happen? You not getting what you want? That's life. That shit happens every day, baby. Just gonna have to put your fucking, just gotta put your big drawers on, that's all. You know what I'm saying? What do you want? You got the Two of Swords here. This is indecisiveness. Not knowing which way to go. Teeter-tottering and shit. This is your mystery madness role, so this is in your subconscious. You still teeter-tottering, pussyfooting around, indecisive about the direction that you want to go. What I say, you're feminine, or whatever y'all going through. Y'all know what y'all going through. Let's just say this is a feminine that you kind of still teeter-tottering with. You ain't teeter-tottering with being with your feminine. You teeter-tottering with getting with your feminine and then life after that. One thing you feminines gotta understand is your masculine's like stance on y'all situation. It's like, I can't dance like that. Two-step, suck. Like real shit. If you ever went out dancing, you're gonna be highly disappointed. Like, can't dance. Like, I can dance. Also, you know. But as far as us, nah. You're gonna be mad. Damn, Boom, fuck. You can't, man. You dance with somebody else, and I just be sitting there like, man, I knew I should have got my shit with that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm masculine, that nigga's dancing. That nigga got dance fever. That nigga got dance fever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like me being embarrassed about that. It happened to me one time. I was at a club, and I met a fine ass chick, man. She was African, bro. And it was like, yo, her body was like, oh, like shit I ain't never seen before. She was like slim, thick. I mean, Coke bottle shape. Nigga, like her waist was like This big, my nigga. Ass, BAM! You know what I'm saying? On her ass. I scooped her up. She, come on, let's dance something. I don't know how to dance. I just, like, I don't dance. I rock. I'm like two-step. Just 50 shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching her. I'm just doing this the whole time. Like, ooh. Fuck, I'm just looking at the ass. Like, I turn around, I juke. Like, one thing dancing I can do is juke. That's just getting behind the shorty and just acting crazy, going crazy on the booty. I'm just acting dumb as hell. It's like, it's an Irish bar. I was with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? He's Irish, white guy. He invited us. We was the only niggas there. And, like I said, they white, so they don't care I don't know how to dance. They just, like, yeah, I mean, that bitch like, ooh, hell yeah. But let's just say she want to go to like stepping or something. And if you go to a black stepper set, like you'll see my master on that motherfucker getting that shit. That nigga getting it. I can't do none of that. Like real shit. You know, I would embarrass her in a place like that. You know what I mean? So it's like no pressure at a place like this. And sometimes I'm sitting on this shit to say this. Like you don't know how to dance, yo. Feminine want to take you out dancing, and it's like you don't want to be like, nah, let's do something else type of situation because. Like my master was saying, when he was talking about dancing, he was like, yeah, you can learn a lot of person about how they dance. It tells you a lot about them and shit like that. I'm like, well, nigga, I can't dance. What that tell you? Like, it tells you your ass need to get some motherfucking work done, son. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's no good. So, whatever you pivoted on masculine, it's only because you don't know the game. You don't know the steps. You don't know the jig. You know? This is how I feel when I'm around two-step sets. I'm mad. I'm just sitting down like, damn, I can't do none of that shit. Because they killing shit. They looping, spinning, pushing, pulling, all that. I'm just, like, yo, who's this nigga? Get him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's wasting the dance floor. Like, you can't be iffy about shit. You know, it's life after whatever the fuck you iffy about. And even if you make a complete fool of yourself, like me at dance floors, it's still cute. That's what Shorty said. Like, ah, that's cute. That's cute. She danced with another nigga though, because she's a dancer. And I just didn't have my business together that night. You know what I'm saying? So saying all shit to say this. Whatever you iffy on, get with it. So you ain't gotta be nervous. It's like you wanna fuck the shit out your twin. But you ain't fucked before. You put on this front like you a Mac Daddy Mac, but you a fucking 40-year-old virgin. Which happens. You a 40-year-old version in this bitch like Steve Carell. And look at the 40-year-old version like he thought the chick was gonna laugh at him to his swords after the fact. 40-year-old version, perfect example. Masculine, it's like masculine, you Steve Carell. 40-year-old version, you the 40-year-old version. You think that this chick you like, who you trying to smash, gonna laugh at you because you gonna tell her you a virgin. You know you gonna tell her you a virgin because ain't no sense in lying or not telling her that. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of not telling a person that you're a virgin? He told her she thought it was cute. She thought it was awesome. He definitely ain't like none of the niggas that I didn't mess with. All the men I didn't fuck with are hoes. They just fuck hoes and leave hoes. Like, hey, I actually got a lump of clay I can mold to my own understanding. Like chicks, like, you know, it's like you want to get turned out masculine, but you ain't never been turned out before. And then you kind of wondering what turned out is even going to be. That type of energy. But until you get turned out, until you do the do, until you get near your feminine or your object of affection in the direction that you're going, you got the 5 of Cups. This is you in regards to yourself. You lonely. Emotionally, though, and that's something you registering. You ain't lonely physically. Because you know your fucking feminine, a rider. You know she gonna ride to the death with you. God, which is the God in here, yeah. God, which is the bottom line. God is always with you. God, that's Morpheus. You're Neo. The divine feminine is Trinity. I mean, you in good hands like Allstate. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, only reason why you feel alone or emotionally isolated right now It's because at this moment, you're just by yourself. You've been two-a-cupping with your twin all week, or gonna be two-a-cupping your twin all week this week, but it's gonna get to a time where you're gonna have alone time. Like, had fun with my fucking masculine past couple of days and shit. We went on a little fishing trip and shit, met with a few clients, and just had fucking fun. You know, I ain't been out of town since I came back from Utah, so it's been a while. So it's good for me to get the fuck out the city. I live in Gary, but it's right next to the city. Felt good to get the fuck out the city. My twin's outdoorsman, man. So you know what I'm saying. He just wanted to get his fish on. Like, yo, go fishing. I'm like, bet, I'm with it. I'm like, tell me where to go. You know what I'm saying. So usually when I fish with my twin, he hates it because I can't fish. I suck at fishing. And in my whole lifetime, I'm gonna be 33 Sunday, next Sunday. Damn, I'll be 33 next Sunday. July 26th, hey, it's my birthday. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna be 33, and I caught 4 fishes in my lifetime. I caught the 4th fish with my twin. From baby to fucking 32. I'm 32 right now. I only caught 3 fish in my lifetime. I'm not handy. I'm a feminine energy. I don't know how to like fix shit like a tire. It took a long tail for me to change the tire. Like I look like a female. Like my twin fishing with me and shit. He like, nigga, bait the hook. I'm fucking with the worms. Like, you know what I'm saying? I catch my fish by like 4 fish in life. I'm geek. Fish like this big. I'm geek. I got fish and shit. He's like, all right, take the fish off the hook. So as soon as I touch the fish, that nigga get the flick and I drop the fish and shit. He like, nigga, you. Like he had to laugh. Like he really sees the feminine part of me being his divine feminine. He's just like, you like a little girl, nigga. Like, he's like, you. He's kind of laughing. He's just like, well, how you a man and like ain't got this right, man? Like you acting like I'm on GD. I'm fishing in these and shit, flip flops. You know what I'm saying? I got on flip flops, swim trunk shorts. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, a shirt. Like I look like I'm about to go to the beach or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, in most cases, my twin will like not even bring me. Most cases, my twin will just be mad as hell at me for acting like this in the great outdoors and shit. But it's like this time he kind of got a broad understanding. I am just like a chick coming to fish for her boyfriend and shit. Like I just want to be down like Brandy, and he's saying that I'm down for whatever, and that's good. Saying all that shit to say this. When we left our little vacation, man, like on the way home, I was like, damn, like this feeling set in on me. So when I hit the Chicago city limits, and this is your reading. So like I say, you had a lot of fun, but like all things come to an end. You know what I mean? There's gonna be more excursions. There's gonna be more things to come. But until then, this deep emotion that you're feeling of being like by yourself, that's only because you by yourself right now. But you ain't never by yourself long term, because God has always got your back and your front. Your twin has always got your back and your front, and you in good hands like Austin. So what you need to do is the next card in your mystery madness going to the future is get out that self-imposed prison you in thinking you by yourself. Say that shit 2 times. Get out that self-imposed prison you in thinking you by yourself. You're not. You ain't been by yourself in a long ass time. Like a long ass time. Which means you've been in the self-imposed prison a long ass time. 6 of Wands. Victories, celebrations, or wins. You're finally going to step out the self-imposed prison you didn't have for a while. When it came to how you feel when you're not around your twin. When it comes to how you feel when you're not around your twin. And if it ain't twins, just your object or affection or your home, town, or whatever. You know, whatever. It's twin flame reading, so I'm going to keep it more twin flame based. Clarifying that, we got the Queen of Swords. This is the Lucy Liu card. Being 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you want to go in. You out your self-imposed prison, 8 of Swords. That means you went to the 9 of Swords. That's losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. Or stressing. Ten of Swords, that's a permanent ending. You gotta end things to begin things. You and your divine feminine is beginning another chapter. That means you Ten of Swords ended something. Knight of Swords, that's fear. That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Why? You just had a Ten of Swords. You just had a permanent ending. You fucked up. But guess what? You better get over that shit quick. Because you got the Queen of Swords, which is the next step. 4 steps after this 8 of Swords. 4 has been very prevalent in this reading. You Lucy-Lou. You gotta be 10 toes the fuck down in one mental direction. You gotta be so down and 10 toes. You gotta be so 10 toes down on this mental direction that people know you ain't playing. People know you serious about this direction that you're going in. People know you serious about the shit that you've done, the decisions that you've made, the direction that you're going. It's clear the direction that you're going. Not unclear like this 2 of Swords that, you know, that you kind of had in your mystery madness in regards to yourself and your situation and shit. This is knowing exactly where you want to go. And quite frankly, you want to get far away from this self-imposed prison that you can. Final card on your message, you got the 10 of Pentacles. Masculine, you and another person is coming together like butt cheeks. This is a twin flame fusion chamber. You and your twin are really getting tight, really coming together for the purpose y'all were made to come together for. I'm pretty sure it was a purpose that brought you two together. But aside from purpose that's bringing you two together, you two still come together for shit. More smoke. You two still come together for shit. 8 of Cups. You two are coming together to Enterprise. 8 of Cups. Pay the Bell card or the Enterprise. All the Patty LaBelle card, i.e. the Enterprise card is, and my deck is, you gotta be like Patty LaBelle. Look at Patty LaBelle. She looks good. She's out here whipping cakes and pies and shit, man. She's out here enterprising, making money hand over fist, doing deals hand over fist. And she feel like picking the mic and blessing the world with her presence, with her voice. She can do that whenever she want to do it, on her time. And not on her dime, because you definitely gonna have to pay for that, because y'all paying for this. Ha! Now, look at look at Patty LaBelle's integrity. Look at Patty LaBelle's sauce. Look how she, you know what I'm saying? When she be singing and shit, enunciating the notes and shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't extra, but she just, that's Patty. Patty been Patty. I was born in 1987, so I've been watching Patty for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she's always had the same grace. Divine. I never look at her on some non-divine shit. And then she enterprising, which makes her even more deadly. All her making extra money on the side of what the fuck she could be making money on, or her what used to be her bread and butter. This is her bread and butter now. This is just like, this is where she come from, but this, you know, it's like me and rap. If I feel like doing something for the culture, I will. If I feel like putting out a little track, I might. But I got this going on, and this is busting way more than this for me to be taking my attention off this and on this at this moment. It's not an enterprise. And you both are enterprising. So y'all can't lose. That's the message that I got. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the next reading. You got Divine Feminine situation coming up next. Deuces.